Hi everybody, I'm Gabe Sinacropi, and this is Gabe's Game Vault. Hi everybody, and welcome to this week's edition of Gabe's Game Vault, a weekly review of a vintage baseball board game that comes your way every Sunday until our national pastime returns to the field. This week's game has a really unique title. It's called Baseball, approved by Little League for Little Leaguers. Produced by Milton Bradley, it came out in 1958, and it's not to be confused with the approved Little League baseball game by Standard Toycraft, which we reviewed a couple of weeks ago, which debuted in 1964. The game designed to teach baseball to people of all ages, allowing them to make decisions similar to those made in an actual game. To quote the introduction, this is a quote now, "This is the only game approved by the Little League for Little Leaguers. It can be played with easy rules for beginners so that Dad can have fun teaching his boy fundamentals of baseball. It can also be played using all the science and strategy of Major League Baseball." The game consists of a field with a giant spinner embedded under it, 9 fielders sitting over small squares on the board, 4 umpires over 4 additional squares, and a batter. The knob in the center is spun, and the player at bat then decides to swing, bunt, or take the pitch. If the pitch is taken, the umpire behind the plate is lifted to reveal the call. If a swing is made, the batter is lifted off his square with the result of the swing shown with the type of hit, a ground ball, fly ball, or line drive, and what position player it was hit to. The defensive player then lifts the indicated fielder off his square to reveal whether the ball was fielded or not. And if a throw has to be made to a base, the umpire on that base makes the call. You just lift him up and see what the call is. You can attempt steals, bunts, hit and runs, all the regular plays in baseball available. In addition, all the symbols are printed right on the game board, so it's easy to play without looking things up all the time. Once you're used to the rules of play, a 9-inning game will take you about 45 minutes to play. On to our ratings for Baseball, approved by Little League for Little Leaguers. For game graphics and design, it's a stand-up triple. Like having the game board right in the box and all the charts printed on the board itself. All the figures for the players and umpires really make for a cool look too. For ease of play, that's a triple. It's for ages 8 to 14, and while it may be tedious lifting 3 or 4 figures to get the full result of a play, the rules aren't that complicated really. Plus there's 2 sets of rules, for beginners and a more advanced version. Realism, that's a triple. With over 2,000 different play combinations, the game covers most things that can happen in an actual baseball game. Availability, it's a close play at second, but we give it a double. You may find a listing or 2 on eBay most of the time. Expect to pay $35 to $75 depending on condition. Baseball, approved by Little League for Little Leaguers. A great, fairly simple game that actually plays somewhat like the real thing. We encourage you to share the Game Vault on social media and feel free to suggest a game you'd like to see featured in a future episode. We'll see you next Sunday as we uncover another vintage baseball board game on Gabe's Game Vault. Until then, remember, stay safe and don't be afraid to break out a board game.